Skane ship Gothwick. Hirotoshi's eyes opened. Getting up, he moved silently out of the small enclosed space he had been resting inside. His eyes flaming red, his feet propelled him forward as fast as he could run, past skein after skein. The screams started behind him as Ryu sliced open a few members of the crew as he followed Hirotoshi out of the Gothwick, through the airlock connection between the two Skane ships, and into the slaver ship they needed to attack. When Hirotoshi made it into the other ship, the first Skane he found was controlling the connection to the Gothwick. Hirotoshi leveled his sword and cut forward. The blood of the alien sprayed across the controls. Hirotoshi didn't care since he was already past. The next two reacted a bit faster, managing to pull their weapons. Hirotoshi swept the blade down and cut off one of their arms, the hand and gun clattering to the floor. He twisted counterclockwise and backward to swing behind the Skane with the missing hand, using the spasming body to block his partner. Hirotoshi stabbed the second Skane in the neck, then pushed the blade out, taking the head halfway off. He heard more Skanes coming up behind him, so he grabbed his Gene Duke special and swung around. 3 more slavers rushed through a pair of doors some 20 paces away. He blew apart the slaver on his left. The slaver in the middle dove behind the falling body, so Hirotoshi shot the next slaver in the shoulder, the man's weapon arm dropping lifeless to his side. Taking 3 steps forward, he met the charging slaver head-on, slicing through his neck and kicking the head back toward the doors the Skanes had used to enter the area. Hirotoshi could hear the fast breathing of the third pirate. Hirotoshi lifted his pistol, waiting. The final pirate stuck his head around the corner. His head exploded in a violent mist of blood and skull parts that painted the floor and the wall behind him before the body slumped to the floor. Ryu grabbed Katsu and the two of them headed to the right, in the expected direction of the engines and possibly the secondary computer systems. Hirotoshi headed toward where this ship would have their slave-holding area if it was laid out similarly to the last ship. He had just entered the hall leading toward the cells when an explosion occurred in the bay. The ship's doors sealed shut behind him, alarms and lights flashing up and down the hull of the ship. Shin hadn't made it out of the cargo bay. Hirotoshi was certain of it.